Good morning, children. Today, class for 8th class. Subject is physical science. Children, we are discussing about the chapter metals and non-metals. Okay, we are discussing about the chapter metals and non-metal. So, children, example for the metals are iron, zinc, copper, magnesium, aluminium, gold, silver. And example for the non-metals are carbon, sulfur, iodine. What? Carbon, sulfur, iodine. Okay, children, we discussed up to that one the appearance of the metals and non-metals. Is nothing but physical appearance of metals and non-metals, and we are also discussing about the sonority property of the metals and non-metals. Okay, children, you think that one the tools are always made up of metals. ఇప్పుడు కూడా పనిముట్లు లోహాల చేత ఆర్ మెటల్స్ చేత నిర్మించబడతాయా? సో యు నో దట్ వన్ early human beings means nothing but early man made their tools from which were easily available such as stone. Okay, early man made the tools with the help of stones, with the help of stones, రాళ్ళతో చేశాడు అతని పనిముట్టు. అండ్ వుడ్, వుడ్ చెక్క. అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్ he made the tools by using stones and wood. Later he used the bones of the animals to make the tool. Okay, later he used what? The bones of the animals to make the tool. So when the early man discovered the metals such as copper and iron, and he learned the making of tools by using copper and iron. Why? Because why he used these metals copper and iron? Because these metals copper and iron are much stronger than the tools that are made of stone and wood. Stone and wood. And when the metals are heated, immediately they can be converted into different sizes and shapes. So it is easier for them to make wide variety of tools with the help of metals, with the help of metals. Next, now we are discussing about the malleability property of the metals. Which property? Malleability property of the metals. Children, you noticed that a thin silver foil అంటే పలుచని వెండి పొర, okay, is used to decorate the sweets. Yes or not? We observe that in our daily life very thin silver foil is used to decorate the sweets. అంటే స్వీట్స్ పైన పలుచని వెండి పొర అనేది ఉంటుంది. Not only that one, some of the food materials are packed into the thin aluminum foil. అల్యూమినియం పేపర్లో ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్స్ ప్యాక్ చేయబడి ఉంటాయి. అండ్ యు నో దట్ వన్ when you carefully observe the blacksmith work, miss nothing but కమ్మరి వారి వృత్తిని అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే, and he observed that while he heating the iron, he beats the small iron piece repeatedly till it becomes flattens. till it becomes flattens. Means nothing but here what is that one malleability means nothing but okay, the property of the materials which can be flattened into thin shade is called as malleability of the materials. Malleability of the materials. Okay, the property of the materials that are changed into thin sheets are the materials which can be flattened into the materials which can be flattened into thin sheets. The materials which can be flattened into thin sheets are called as malleable materials. The materials which can be flattened into thin sheets are called as a malleable material. Okay, the materials which can be flattened into thin sheets are called as malleable material. So observe that first iron you have to take, beat the ఐరన్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ హ్యామర్, అంటే సుత్తితోని కొట్టండి. అబ్జర్వ్ దట్ వెదర్ ఇట్ కెన్ బి చేంజ్డ్ ఇంటూ థిన్ షీట్ ఆర్ నాట్. ఎస్, ఐరన్ కెన్ బి చేంజ్డ్ ఇంటూ థిన్ షీట్. సో ఐరన్ ఈజ్ ఎ malleable material. Next, zinc. Take zinc material and beat it with the help of hammer and observe that whether it is changing into thin sheet or not. Yes, the zinc is also changed into the thin sheet. Magnesium, it is also changed into thin sheet. Copper, it is also changed into thin sheets. You take sulfur and beat it with hammer. It can be converted into very fine powder. పల్లిచని పౌడర్ లాగా మారిపోతుంది. యూ హ్యావ్ టు కోల్ మెటీరియల్ ఈస్ మేడ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ కార్బన్. సో బీట్ ఇట్ విత్ హ్యామర్. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో చేంజ్ ఇన్ టు పౌడర్. నెక్స్ట్ టేక్ iodine crystals, beat it with hammer. They are also changed into the powder. So the materials that can be changed into the thin sheets, the material that can be changed into thin materials are called as malleable material. Example, all metals are malleable materials. అంటే లోహాలన్నీ malleable materials, అంటే పలుచని రేకుల్లాగా మార్చవచ్చు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఐరన్, జింక్, కాపర్, magnesium, gold, silver. And the materials that cannot be flattened into thin sheets, the materials that cannot be flattened into thin sheets are called as non-malleable materials. What? Non-malleable materials. Example, sulfur, carbon, iodine. Yes or not? Yes. You know that one the bowls and utensils are made up of with aluminium. అల్యూమినియం లోహంతోని మనం కుకింగ్ వెజల్స్ అని తయారు చేస్తాం. వై? బికాస్ నథింగ్ బట్ బై యూజింగ్ ద malleability ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ ది అల్యూమినియం. సో ద మెటల్స్ లైక్ అల్యూమినియం, సిల్వర్ అండ్ gold are highly malleable. Which one? The metals such as aluminium, silver and gold are highly malleable metals. Okay. Next, ductility property of the metals. What? Ductility property of the metals. So what is ductility means nothing but the property of drawing material. The property of drawing material to make fine wires. Fine wires is called as a ductility property. Ductility property. Okay. అంటే ఏ మెటీరియల్స్తో మనము వైర్లను తయారు చేయగలుగుతామో వాటిని డక్టైల్ మెటీరియల్స్ అంటారు. ఓకే, ద ప్రాపర్టీ ఆఫ్ డ్రాయింగ్ ఏ మెటీరియల్, but the property of drawing a material to make fine wires is called as ductility property, the property of the drawing material to make fine wires is called as ductility. And you know that one, with the help of iron, means iron material can convert into wires. Yes, binding wires are there that are made up of iron only now. Yes, so iron is ductile material. Zinc, yes, the zinc metal can be easily converted into wire, so it is also ductile material. Copper, yes, why? Because nothing but for the conduction of electricity, normally we are using copper wires only. You know that one, children, one of the electric pole is joined to the another electric pole with the help of copper wires. So the copper also one of the good ductile material. Sulfur, no, the sulfur is available in powder form, so we can't make or convert the sulfur into wire. Okay, the sulfur is available in the powder form, so we can't convert the sulfur into the wire form. So sulfur is non-ductile material. Aluminium, yes, we can make aluminium wires. Carbon, so normally the carbon also available in powder form or solid form, so it is not possible to make a wire by using that one carbon. What? Carbon. Magnesium, so yes, magnesium also metal, so we can easily convert the magnesium into thin wires. Iodine is a non-metal, we can't convert the iodine into wire. So from the above example we know that one all the metals are ductile material. Okay, the materials that can be easily convert into wires are called as ductile materials. What? The materials that can be easily convert into the very thin wires are called as ductile material. Example: iron, zinc, copper, aluminium, gold, silver, magnesium. Okay, means nothing but most of the all metals are ductile material. And the materials that are not convert into thin wires, are called as non-ductile materials. What? Non-ductile materials. Example: sulfur, carbon, iodine. So non-metals are non-ductile material, so we can't convert the non-metals into wires. We can't convert the non-metals into the thin wires. Okay, so next property of the materials or metals is nothing but electric conductivity. What? Electric conductivity of the metals. First you have to make a small circuit by using a small battery, electric wires, and a small bulb. Okay, we can make a small electric circuit, okay, to know about the electric conductivity of the materials. So take battery, bulb, electric wire, and metals and non-metals. So connect one end of the battery to the bulb with the help of electric wire. అంటే బ్యాటరీ ఒక సెల్ ఉంటుంది కదా, దానికి ఒక బల్బుకు కనెక్ట్ చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ కనెక్ట్ అనదర్ ఎండ్ టు ది శాంపుల్, దెన్ ఆన్వర్డ్స్ టు ది bulb. Place the iron material in between the electric bulb. Observe that whether bulb is glowing or not. We observe that one, yes, the electric bulb is glowing. Next, zinc. Yes, the electric bulb is glowing. Next, copper wire, copper material place. In this case also we observe that the electric bulb is glowing. Sulfur you have to place. The electric bulb is not glowing. Aluminium somewhat glowing. Carbon, so in the powder form it is not glowing. Magnesium glowing. Iodine not glowing. So normally the materials that allow the electricity to pass through them, okay, the materials that allow electricity to pass through them are called as electric conductor. Are called as what? Electric conductor. The materials that allow electricity to pass through them, the materials that allow electricity to pass through them and make the bulb to glow are called as electric conductors. Are called as electric conductors. Materials that allow electricity to pass through them and allow the electric bulb to glow are called as electric conductors. Most of the metals, what? Most of the metals such as iron. So iron also one of the electric conductor. Next, copper also one of the good electric conductor. So in the electric equipment or in the making of wires, normally we use which type of metal? Copper. Yes or not? Why? Because nothing matter, the copper is a good electric conductor. So in the making of wires or for the transportation of earth, for the passage of electricity from one area to the another area, normally we are using that one copper wire. So the copper is a good electric conductor. So aluminum also good electric conductors. So normally the electricians perform that one electrical work. While the electricians are performing the work, they use some of the tools. కొన్ని పనిముట్లు యూజ్ చేస్తారు. అబ్జర్వ్ ద హ్యాండిల్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ టూల్. నార్మల్లీ some other materials, the handles of the tools are made up of some other materials such as wood, కట్టెతోని తయారు చేయబడి, or plastic. And you know that one we are also taking some of the precautions while working with some tools. Normally the handles of the both electric appliances, what? The handles of the both electric appliances and cooking utensils are not made up of metals. Why? Because nothing but if the handles are made up of metals, they can conduct the electricity, we can get the shock. So from this activity we can say that one, metals are good electric conductor. What? Metals are good electric conductors. Means nothing but the materials that allow electricity to pass through them and make the electric bulb to glow are called as conductors. Most metals are good electric conductors. You know that one, the materials that do not pass the electricity, the materials that do not pass the electricity through them are called as insulator. What? insulators. Example, non-metals are insulators. Non-metals are insulator. Okay children, thank you.